Hello everybody, this is Love of Truth Tarot and we're going to get into another collective reading. I'm going to ring my singing bowl really quick. Let's see here. Probably just do it very lightly. Okay. Let's get into it. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. Okay. We have Hierophant, the Hierophant. And that is all about traditions. It could mean marriage. It could be like learning from a teacher, some sort of religious teacher. All right, let's get some more cards here. Let's move these little leaves out of the way. Angels, guides, ancestors of the highest white light. What does the collective need to hear or see? Okay, we have the Hangman reversed. Let's see. I think it's I mean, it does say discontentment, but I just feel like it's okay, yeah, stagnation. Wanting to move forward, but not feeling as though you can. It says on the side, it's time for a sacred pause. Stillness grants perspective. Okay. Okay, what I'm getting here, maybe this is saying you should be putting this sense of the Hangman. Yeah, it should be a sacred pause. Now, sacred, when you say religion, right? That's not always sacred, but it definitely can relate with the word in general terms, because I don't want to get too deep into things. But on the surface, yeah. Oh, and then on the side here it says, I choose which traditions I embrace and how I do it. So I feel this is almost like a tradition you're going to have to do, is learn how to be in the Hangman energy when needed. Maybe it's just something, maybe it's just something you have to learn. Angels, it's like, I can't even get it out. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. All right, it says unrequited love, illusion, escapism, lies, someone with a fragile sense of identity, and poor personal boundaries. So, yeah. Okay. Click there. So keeping your boundaries is a must, and this was in the last reading. It was with a lover, but it could be with anybody in your life, or it could just be with multiple people. It could just be something you need to learn, like I said. Yeah, because the Hierophant is all about learning, too. Not just learning it, but, like, being consistent with it. And that's what the Hierophant is all about, being consistent with traditions, right? Making it a tradition. Making it into a celebration of some sort, too. Or there might be a celebration coming up. Some sort of socializing, or maybe you also need to socialize with others. Yeah. Socialize with friends, socialize with family, whoever you feel is very close to you at this time. I think that's a very good piece of advice there, Spirit. Okay. We also have I always forget this one. 7 of Pentacles reversed. Bad business, financial management, not finishing what you started. Okay, so again, be consistent with this. So maybe you try to have boundaries, but then it wasn't working, or it wasn't easy for you, so it was easy to give up, I guess. And it's very hard, trust me. I know that. With boundaries, it's not easy, but the more you do it, the more you're going to be accustomed to it, the more comfortable you will be with it. But the goal, obviously, is to turn this around and to reap what you sow and put hard work into it. So you're going to get a lot out of it, Yeah, so it's just a matter of you didn't put maybe enough effort into being consistent with your boundaries, and that's just what needs to happen. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles, and this is usually the feeling out in the cold type card. It says temporary financial hardship, negative change in circumstances, feeling left out in the cold, financial loss, recession, feeling the world's against you, adversity, struggle, hardship, bad luck, homelessness, poverty, unemployment. Yeah, this is also poverty. Feeling like poor at the moment, and it could very well do with your money. I'm seeing that for some people, but I'm also seeing for others that, negative change in circumstances, or maybe something happened suddenly. It could have been someone that left you or you left them, but I'm getting more so that you felt left out in the cold. Negative change in circumstances. Yeah. So again, with the boundaries, there had to be some sort of boundary made, and maybe that's why this happened. There needed to be more of a reinforcement, I'm hearing, in boundaries. Can we get 2 more cards for the collective? Oh, okay. I think that's 2. Yep. Okay, this took a twist. The 10 of Cups, which is a good sign, but it's like, wait, what? But it's good. I'm glad to see this, that, there is security, there is stability, there is happy families, that energy coming. I feel it's more so a going to be here type of energy. Or maybe it's also Spirit is saying to get into that mode of feeling as though you do have a happy family already, and then that will become reality, right? You can step into these things and manifest what you truly want in your reality. Okay. Yeah, gatherings too, family gatherings. So there definitely will probably. Yeah, that makes sense. There definitely will be some sort of like family get together, gathering, friends, birthday parties, something. Children involved, I'm feeling. Or it's also saying to spend, to make sure that you spend time with people that are closest to you, that feel like family. We have the Chariot reversed, and this says forcefulness, lack of direction, lack of self-control, powerlessness, aggression, coercion, being blocked by obstacles. I don't know why I feel someone is blocked on either your side or the other person's side, where you blocked them or they blocked you on your phone. This says no obstacles will stop me now. Okay. Yeah, I think it was just a lack of self-control as well with keeping these boundaries. But I think, again, with the blocking, like, it almost had to happen. Someone blocked someone else, but that had to happen. Yeah. Because these boundaries need to be put into place, and that's basically what you're doing. I'm trying to think of another deck to use. I think I'm going to use the Traveler one. Okay. We have Fogged In, Go Slow, Take Your Time, or Take Time. Why is it so... That's weird. My video is being strange right now. I hope it doesn't continue that. That could be a sign, too, that to go slow. Or things are slowing down. I just read this out of the book today because I did cards on myself. And this card also means to listen to yourself, listen to your inner guidance system. Again, take your time. You will have the answers and you will know the way to go. I'm hearing. And then we have Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. And I have these little cards set up right here. And this one says, I am magical. So I was looking at that, and it's funny because I was like repeating what it said. I was like, oh, I am magical. Yes, I love that. And I switch the cards, try to do it every day. And it's just interesting how this says, believe in magic. Believe that you're magical. Believe that the impossible can happen. And I know I've said that before, but I'm really feeling that again. Like, I believe the impossible can become the possible. Any more? Angels, guides, ancestors, in the high twilight. Okay. One more there. And we have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So maybe that's part of what you have been thinking. Like, okay, I feel this definitely has to do with boundaries. Keeping your boundaries. There has to be, again, there needs to be time taken. Take your time. Take time to yourself. Go slow. Don't rush. Believe that you're magical. Believe in the impossible. So you definitely, I think if you take these boundaries and you're consistent with them, if you consistently put these into action in your life, then you're going to reap the rewards that you so deserve. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much. But as we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, you know, we can turn that right side up. And I think that's eventually going to happen. You're going to work on these things. Again, go slow. Don't rush. I think that's also part of what made it crumble or not work. And the self-control, the Chariot reversed. You had a lack of self-control. And that was contributing to that as well. And then again, overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So this can happen. You can overcome this lack of self-control. All right, I'm going to get 2 more cards and then I'll be gone. I'm going to pull for my Angel Answers card or deck. Angels, guides, ancestors, especially angels. Show us what we need to see. It's funny. No. Just no. No. I think it's just like Spirit saying, or the angels are saying, learn how to say no more often, because that is a boundary right there. That is definitely a boundary putter-upper. I don't know, I'm making up terms, but yeah, you definitely want to learn how to keep those boundaries, and one of the easiest ways is to say no. Yeah, communicate clearly. Communicate clearly and say no when you need to. Don't beat around the bush, you know, don't say one thing but mean another, or don't be very vague with what you're saying. Communicate this no, or this like line in the sand very clearly to the other person, whoever this is, okay? We have reconsider. I think there just needs to be a lot, yes, reconsidered, but a lot looked over, a lot done internally, like looking at this issue or this thing from the inside out, if that makes sense. Yeah, reconsider what you're doing when you want to break that boundary. Like, is this worth it? Is this worth to break the boundary I already set up for myself? Not really, you know? Angels, guides, ancestors. Wow. Okay, there's too many. I'm going to pull again. Angels, guides, ancestors, the highest white light. Woo! right, that one was very powerful. Take action. Go for it. Take action. There's something you need to take action on, or you want to, or you've been wanting to. But also I think this replies to taking the action. Like I was saying, putting this into action, reconsidering, or no, was that the card I was talking about, action? I don't know. Communicate clearly and then reconsider. Either one was talking about action. Implement what you've practiced in your head. Implement that into real life, into reality. You know, make sure that you not only are telling yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to set this boundary, and then you know how sometimes we just fail with that. And again, lack of self-control. And I know it's not easy, but it's definitely important to overcome the self-control, or lack of self-control, sorry. And one way to do that is to continuously take action, reconsider. So I feel it's like saying, again, you know, think, I always say this, think before you act. Okay, but also act when you need to, and say no when you need to, and mean it. You know, mean it when you say it. Yeah, I think it's just saying, like, line your actions up with your words, with what you've already set out to do, what you've already planned to do. And when you set that boundary, like, be concrete with it, you know, and say no. Just say no. I mean, you can add more to it, but I wouldn't. My suggestion and what Spirit is saying is to keep it simple. Keep it short and simple and to the point. Like, no, because blah, blah, blah. That's it. Okay. I will talk to you whenever you decide to talk to the person again. If there's some people that you have to cut off, then you probably have to cut them off. If they're too draining or toxic, you know, it's not good for your mental health, your emotional health, everything. It'll eventually leak, you know, through to all your other, like, healths, you know what I mean? Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, especially. All types of ways it can affect you, you know, toxicity. So it's just very important right now at this time. Your angels, your guides, your ancestors are saying, definitely draw the line. Create boundaries that you need to. Cut people off that you need to. You will know in your heart. That's what I'm feeling. Certain people will know. I mean, you'll know about certain people. You'll know about certain situations and what to do. And ask for signs in what to do and how to handle it. You know, ask your spirit team to guide you and show you which way to go. And, you know, what to do when. Just continuously go to them. That's what I'm hearing too. Continuously go to your spirit team that is already helping you, because they can see things that we can't. You know, they're in the spirit realm and they can guide us by what they're seeing. And that's why I think the main reason is that we need to talk to them and communicate with them, because we can't see what they're seeing. We can pick up little bits and pieces of it, but we can't see the whole picture. And I think when you're psychic, it's like you can pick up more of that, you know, and because you're more in tune with the spirit world and the spirits. And yeah. Or I should say spirit, but you know, I could say spirits because there are other spirits. But anyway, we're not going to get into that part. But, you know, focus on your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, you know, or any other names that you give them. That's totally cool. Fine. Yeah, so I'm going to end it here, actually. And thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, please like. If you like to subscribe, please do so as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.